What it do? Y'all know I can't wait. Y'all already know who this is. This your main king. DUBBZ in the building. Y'all already know. I'm just being myself at all times, baby. Y'all already know what time it is with me. Y'all ain't got to subscribe because God got me. Now,
Straight up.
this is beautiful. You can see all your enemies. You can read right through all your enemies. This is beautiful, chosen ones, because I told you when you wasn't nothing. Wait. When you wasn't showing up, when you wasn't showing your skills, when you wasn't doing your thing, when you wasn't out here, glory be to God, when you wasn't out here talking like God wanted you to talk, they didn't have nothing to say. They didn't have nothing to say. And I'm going to tell you something about a hater. Even if you're doing the best of your ability with God, a hater will still find something to hate on you about. Oh, you didn't do that long, and that should have been longer. Oh, you got to fix the clip this way. You should have turned the camera this way. A hater do not care. A hater's life is based on finding a niche, finding something that you did wrong. That's what a hater's life is based off of. A hater's life is based off misery and company and getting advice from another human being. That's my auntie, that's my sister, that's my brother, that's my cousin. A hater don't know who they are. All a hater did is took everybody's advice that they thought was right. They took everybody's advice that they thought they could agree with and then came to diss you because you already know who saved you from death. No matter what comes out of their mouth. No matter if they want to take your spot, they can't. They can't because God looking at them. Can't nobody ever take your spot. God bless you, True Media, because I was looking at True Media's speech and he said they want your spot. Well, they can't have it. They can't take it. Believe that. I'm God's prophecy. Believe they can't take my spot. Brother, I love you. Y'all need to check out True Media. True Media say they coming to take your spot. And if you check out True Media, Brian the Spiritual Warrior, tell them DUBBZ sent you, Brian the Spiritual Warrior. Tell them. JC Gang for Life, back me up if you with me. Tell True Media, DUBBZ told me about you. Real talk. And you know what? I got love for everybody. I can see everybody blessing out here. Brian the Spiritual Warrior, God bless you. True Media, God bless you. Everybody. That's why I shout out y'all. Y'all know I can shout out all of y'all. Chandrika Freana, Carolyn Bell, JC Gang for Life, Shonda Inspires. Y'all know me. DUBBZ will shout out all of y'all. I got so much energy. My protein burn in 10 seconds. But check this out, y'all. This some real spirit right here. Glory be to God. Glory be to Yahweh. Thank you, Yahweh, for letting me get this speech. Because I've been doing this stuff for 40 years. Look, your enemies wanted you to have a small program mind. Now they look like little children. I'm telling you, chosen, when you can do everything correctly, your enemies don't snare up their nose more. They jealous of your light. They want your light. But they know that God gave you that light. They need to enjoy the light that God gave them. They don't enjoy their own light. To them, they light look funky. But when they look how we happy in our light, they want us to shut it down. We be like, cut that laughing out. No, you know what I tell them? Shut up. You ain't happy with yourself. Shut up. Hey, God be talking through me. If somebody tell me that, I'm gonna tell them, shut up. You need to pray to God. You need to get on your knees and worry about your own life. I tell them straight up, you don't know if you're going to die tomorrow. You don't know when your death date is. You human too. I tell them straight up. I get tired of y'all people thinking y'all God. Y'all not God. I'm sick of y'all. Look, me, the struggle that I've been through, I'm very outspoken. The struggle that they put me through, DUBBZ. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be put in the street. I didn't ask to be kicked out. I didn't ask for somebody to just try to steal my finances because they knew I was going to blow up and set me up. I'm still blowed up. I'm already blowed up. I didn't ask for this, though. Just think if they wouldn't have took my finances. I'm helping people right now, but just think of how many more people I can still help if they wouldn't touch my finances. I don't see them helping nobody. I see them stealing finances. That's your hater. That's your hater. They don't believe in their own dream. Knowing they can't die with money. Knowing that these celebrities and millionaires dying first. As you can see. Check this out. I told you your enemies want you to have a small programmed brain. But now they look like your kids. Look. They know you super duper focused because you walking solo in real life. They thought you couldn't do it by yourself. You coming up isolated, which means wasn't nobody with you wherever you went. How you said to walk heavy, you are putting your foot on the enemy's neck and you are not. We are putting our foot on the enemy's neck and we are not letting up. These are the people that help me. How you said, Latoya, your kid, don't worry about it, baby. You don't fit in, forget them folks. Can't nobody sing like Eddie Kane Jr. We go and get us some ice cream. We go and get them kids some ice cream. JC Game for Life, back me up if you with me. Jordan the Chosen One, and don't you be afraid to put in his comments below because Jordan the Chosen One. 7 years, bro. I love you, bro. God bless you, bro. And I feel where you coming from. I know how it was to be in the cold. I know how it was to be in the snow where you can't feel your toes, Jordan. Where you can't feel your toes. It feel like your feet were finna get cut off. You can have on 7, 8 pair of pants, Jordan, but I can have on 4 pair of socks, Jordan. Jordan, I can have on the biggest boots, but it still feel like your feet about to get cut off. When they kick you out, people don't know what you had to go through. I told y'all one Christmas, I found the throwback. It was Christmas. I was poor. I think I got jacked on Christmas Eve. I think that's the day them people pulled them pistols on me. But that Christmas day, I was walking. You know, I was just living, praying to God like I always do, and I was just walking, and I seen a throwback hat with a B on it. It was a B just like this. It was a B shape just like this, and the hat was black like this. The hat was black, and the B symbol was in the front of my hat. And I flipped the hat over, and it had the tag on it, and it said like $65 or something like that, $65. A throwback. It's a real throwback mall hat. So in my head, I'm like, man, I know ain't nobody dumb enough to leave a hat like this. And if they are, they was really in a rush. They was really in a rush to get where they need to go on if they left a hat like this. But it was like maybe like 1 o'clock, maybe 12, 1 o'clock at night, I think. And it was Christmas. And I just looked up and I picked up that hat. And I looked around. All I felt was the grace of Yahweh. All I felt was the grace of God just looking at me like, just smiling like just, I felt that wind. I felt that smile. I felt gracious. I felt rich, and I was poor. I didn't have anything. I was poor. And I looked up and I said, thank you, God. Thank you. Because I know you sent me this throwback hat. I know you send me this clean hat. You know I like hats, God. You know I like hats. I love hats. Remember, I used to have braids, but then I went bald-headed like at 19, 20 years old. I went bald-headed early, y'all. I had a high hereditary. I took after the old people. I look exactly like my grandpa. I don't look nothing like my father at all. I look exactly like my grandpa. Every time I look at myself, my grandpa bald-headed with that big bald head. R.I.P. to my grandpa. I love you. I love you, man. You already know what time it is. We used to come to your house. You had that big Fox dogs, and we'll drink all your Coca-Colas up. You was on that coat. I love you, grandpa. But yeah, my granddaddy look just like me. We the same height and everything. 6'3" and a half. Same height and everything. I stand right by him. It look like we just standing. It look like we the same person. I'm just younger and he just older. So when we see each other, we like automatically relate. We don't even have to say, hey, how you doing? It's like we connected like twins.
My grandpa had at it.
What's up, Grandpa? What you doing?
You know what, hey, you know what? Doing good. We doing all right.
It's like he talk just like me. You see what I mean? So I'm like, I ain't.
His voice just a little bit more ashy. It's just a little bit more ashy.
That's it. I love you, Aunt Bean. That's it. I love you, Mom. But it's really going down for real, man. You've been through way too much by yourself. Ain't no way in hell somebody finna knock you off. You got their mouth jaw dropping. You got their mouth dropping right now. I would like to thank you, God, for not letting me rush for enemies. I would like to thank you, God, for just letting me look at life straight and not let me just look at nobody else's life and think I need to keep up with them. I would like to thank you, God, right now for not letting these haters affect me on what they say and what they do. Because Yahweh, I notice every time that you blessing us, here come them haters with their opinions. Every time you showing us love and showering on us, here come haters that we don't even know gotta say something. That's how I know you put the shine on us. Haters coming up out the woodworks just to get us. But hey, Shalalakayo boy, that shit. Or that shit. I rebuke the devil in the blood of Yeshua. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Any witchcraft, any spell, anything that you ever tried to take to me or do to me will be reversed in your life. I didn't reverse the curse. Karma is not pretty.
Yeah.
Karma's not pretty. That's why I choose not to bother anybody. If you bother somebody, you weak anyway. You a faggot, you a punk anyway. You ain't nothing anyway. Because if you gotta bother somebody, you weak. God looking at you like you weak. Anybody that's hating on anybody
what you did
is weak. If you a hater, you weak. Now I ain't saying you can't beat nobody up. If somebody hating on you, hey man, hey woman, you allowed to drop them. That don't mean you a hater. You just defending yourself. That don't mean you hate them. You just bop, bop, boom, boom, bop, 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 bam. You just had to do what you had to do. They thought you were playing. I told you when that boy knocked all that money out of my hand, I kicked him. Wham! God is the manufacturer. Ain't no human being on earth God. I don't care if they walk around like Kimbo Slice. R.I.P. I don't care if they walk around like Hulk Hogan. I don't care if they walk around like Mike Tyson. They can still be beat. They can still get got. I don't care if they walk around like Big Meech. I don't care if they walk around here like Suge Knight. You can still get got, baby. Ain't no trying too hard. I've been being myself for 40 years. Believe that. DUBBZ in the building. And I ain't never coming out. And that's on HT. Because your enemies wanted you to have a small program mind. Now they look like little kids. Fun to you. See? Check this out, y'all. I got real strong when God did put me by myself. Because at 18 and 17, I was moving too fast, y'all. I wanted a car at 17. But you know, I got kicked out of school. I wasn't no troublemaker. But I felt like I was grown in the 9th grade. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm doing grown things. My mama let me drive the car at 16 to go to the grocery store. And my brother and sister like, why I can't drive? I taught my brother how to drive. Or I was the first one to put him behind the wheel. I maybe didn't teach him how to drive on the highway and all of that, but I was the first one to put my brother behind the wheel. Remember that Grand Dam, Kiki? Remember that Windsor Point? Who did that for you? Sometimes it's unexplainable how life goes. But I know one thing. When you riding with Yahweh, you safe. Every single day that you wake up, when you ride with Yahweh, you got the strength to do anything. No matter who doubted you, no matter who said something about you. If somebody got something to say, that means they suck. If somebody got something to say bad, that means they suck. You got something to say good, you a winner, you a winner, you a winner. Go to dinner, go to dinner, go to dinner. There can only be one me. Can't nobody do your body like this. There can only be one me. Can't nobody do your body like this. I'm gonna show you love. I'm gonna break them up. Thanks go up. God bless you, Robert Kelly, man. Here. I don't discriminate over nobody no matter what they did. God bless you, R. Kelly. You still jamming to me. I don't judge nobody. I just pray that whatever happened, I just pray for the best, that the best thing happened to you. You know, a lot of people like to talk about people when they do things or whatever they do, bruh. But I don't, bruh. I don't. It ain't, he messed up, that's him. But it ain't my part to talk about him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I did it. Why would I laugh at? I'm going to pray for you if that. Because I got a good soul. I don't wish nobody no harm. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you do got the torch, and when you is a king from the Most High, you are attacked by a lot of people. I will tell you that. When you are a king from or a queen from the Most High, like Yolanda Adams, I mean, you walking around here like BB and CC Winans and Carvin Winans. You walking around here like Kirk Franklin. You think ain't nobody gonna hate on you? You holding your head up like Tip.
Miss Aisha 21st go hard.
Hey, what's happening? You holding your head up like Tip. You think ain't nobody gonna try to throw no salt in your game?
Yeah.
Tell your haters to take it up with the Most High, because they can't steal your vision. Because God gave you a very special vision and you actually using it. People see your light and now they want your vision. Tell them to take it up with the Most High. Tell them to take it up with God. And tell them they can't never have your vision in life. And tell them to use the vision that God gave them. Tell them to stop thinking they vision boring and stop hating on your vision. Tell them. They can't even mention your name. They hating on you so hard. They can't mention. Hey, God gonna mention our name, baby. It's B.I. Dub in a building. I love y'all.